Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. So on this one, I wanted to go over basically how to scale your Amazon influencer program to the next level. And I want to go deep on this topic because it's basically going to be an investment, okay? There's no cutthroat, like shortcuts about this. You are going to need some type of money. You're going to have to put in some work to get to that next level. But if you're already making some decent commission, then it should be no problem for you. Now, before we get started, be sure to smash that like button, drop a comment down below, let me know what you guys think about this video. And as always, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, be sure to do so, and that way you can stay notified on more videos talking about the Amazon influencer program, TikTok shop affiliate, and everything else in between. All right, so let's get straight into the video. Now, when it comes to scaling your Amazon influencer program, business to that next level, it's very tough on your own, especially if you're doing this all by yourself, right? Like, you have to basically shoot the content, edit the content if needed, do voiceovers, thumbnails, post them, still back them up, saving them on like a Google Drive, and just all that stuff, right? Like all that, even researching, reaching out to brands, doing collabs. It's a lot of work if you're doing this on your own. And so that's going to be my point on this video, is in order to really scale your business, take it to that next level, I'm sorry to say it, but you're gonna have to hire some work, bro. Like straight up, like you're gonna have to hire either a virtual assistant, a VA, or find family members that will be willing to help you, pay some friends, pay a college student. Doesn't matter who it is, just have some sort of hands that can help you. If you're married, you have a husband, wife, ask them. Maybe they're willing to do so. I know couples who are doing this together, so two heads are better than one. You're able to move much faster, much more efficiently. If you have teenager kids, maybe ask them. They'll learn some new skill sets doing this thing. I don't know, buy them a box of pizza, something, okay? Because in order to scale this business to the next level, especially if you're trying to create income outside from this program alone, like starting a YouTube channel, doing Facebook groups, all this and that, you need help, okay? There's only so much time that you can put into this. And I say you need help, especially if you already, you're doing something else, you're working a job, you're trying to replace your income with doing this, because a job alone is going to take 8 hours of your time already. Some of you might be in college even, like that takes up a lot of your time. So you are very limited. If you're a parent, I'm a parent too, me and my wife, we got 7 kids. Those little critters, they take up fucking time too. They gotta eat, they gotta drink, you need to change diapers, all this and that. You'd be surprised how much time kids can take up in your day. So it's a lot. Not to mention if they're loud and stuff, you gotta make time specifically outside of them in order to shoot that content too. So you, again, look, when it's down to it, to scale, you just need that extra time. You need hands, you need to move quicker, you need to double down, you need to be more efficient, creating systems, all this and that. So that's where hiring help is going to come into clutch, because if you don't hire help, it's going to be super tough. That's just the fucking truth, okay? It's going to be very tough to go to that next level because your time is already limited enough, and for you to try to squeeze even more time trying to do double the work, triple the work to scale, it's almost physically impossible, okay? Like me, I grind 24/7 whenever I want to, but even I know there's only certain time in my day that I can do certain things. Like right now, I'm shooting a bulk of YouTube content because nobody is home. Wife just had a kid. She's at the hospital right now. Had her 7 kids, and the other kids being watched, by my mom, grandma, and all that stuff. So I'm able to use this free time to shoot this type of content for you guys. So that's why I say you need some type of help, okay? So if you're making commissions, look into hiring some help, like a VA. Luckily, me, I've had my VA since I was doing Amazon FBA. She's stuck with me still, and she's helping me out with this. And here are the things that she's helping me out with, guys. Like, she's literally helping me upload these videos, organize them into Google Drive so they're labeled by ASIN the day that we submit them. ASIN, like everything, right? Titling them and everything. She's helping me with that. She's helping me, with reaching out to brands on creator connections. She's helping me, respond with them, keep tracks of when we receive products, all on Google Sheets. She's helping me literally run the YouTube channel, like real shit. The YouTube channel that we have for our Amazon products, I don't touch none of that. She is literally doing everything. She is creating the deep links. She's uploading the videos. She's doing all the tags. She's doing the titles. Like, she's literally handling every single bit of that part of the business. I do none of that, like, at all. Like, the whole entire YouTube channel is literally built because of her. Like, I just showed her the steps of how to do everything how I want it properly, and she does them. So like I couldn't imagine me trying to build the YouTube channel that I'm doing, plus the Amazon stuff, plus the TikTok shop stuff with kids, you know, responsibilities and all this and that. Okay, because as you guys know, life happens, certain shit happens, so it's not like we have all the time in the world 24/7, right? And that's why I'm telling you guys, having a VA or just someone in general is going to help you guys scale to that next level. Because I'm at a point right now where, like, literally, realistically, right now, I spend not even 2 hours on all my stuff, like all my businesses, everything that I do with my content. I don't spend no more than 2 hours doing this shit. Like, I have this YouTube channel. Now, this one I'm managing on my own because I just want something to do. But if I choose to, I don't have to. But I am doing it on my own. I'm shooting the content, uploading them and all that shit. And then I have that YouTube channel that I was telling you that she runs. And then I have a third YouTube channel that's going to be very niche specific for the Amazon products. That one I'm going to run on my own too, but eventually I will have her doing that too. So that one's going to be pretty hands off. Like, I'm at a point where I'm just shooting the content and I'm still editing the content because I want certain videos edited a certain way. But I am looking to outsource that this year too. So hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have an editor who can do all the editing for me. Because if I can have all the editing outsourced for me, like literally the editing is literally what's taking up most of my time every day. Like nothing else, literally just the editing. If I can outsource that editing, all I got to worry about is shooting content. Like that is literally all I have to worry about, dude. Like that is it. I don't have to worry about editing thumbnails. I don't have to worry about editing the videos. None of that. One of my VAs already does 90% of what I need done. I just like editing content is like the only thing I need outsourced. Once I have that done though, I'm literally doing nothing to run all these businesses, like nothing aside from shooting the content itself. I'm just going to shoot it, upload it to Google Drive, and they'll handle everything else. Like that's the type of freedom that you can do with this particular business model, but you need to hire help. And don't get me wrong, hiring help is difficult in itself. Okay. I am very blessed that I have the VA that I have helping me with because she is literally awesome. Like, it's like a whole replica of how I would do things. Like, that's how good she is. So, finding someone who can do that for you, though, is tough. I would make a separate video on how to find someone, but at the end of the day, you just got to kind of trust with your gut, too, okay? But once you can get someone on your team that can manage all this the way you want it and you can trust them with this, it is insane how much time you free up. And that is how I'm going to the next level, because while you guys are literally doing all the editing, shooting content, uploading, trying to upload to YouTube, trying to do this and that, still trying to squeeze your job, trying to squeeze your kids, trying to squeeze your day-to-day chores, all this and that, I'm already shooting more content than you. So like I'm already like 10 steps ahead of you guys. And not just me. I know other people who have VAs. We're steps ahead of any of you, okay? And I'm not saying that shit to gloat or anything. I'm just trying to put it into perspective, into your mind, so that you get a gist of how much we are getting done compared to you guys. While you guys are reaching out to like 20 brands a day or whatever, me and everybody else, we're doing 50 to 100 a day. Like, there's no way you're going to outbeat us. Like, you need that extra help to scale. Like, our commissions will be more than double than what you guys are making, simply because we have that extra set of hands. Okay, so that's why I'm saying on this video, if you really want to scale, you really want to grow, hire some help. Okay, just outsource what you can, and maybe you don't even need to hire help to help with the content in general. Maybe you get a babysitter. Maybe you have family who can watch the kids. Maybe just something you can outsource. Maybe other certain things that will free up some time. Okay, maybe you have a high paying job where you can afford to eat out instead of cooking, right? Like, just think of ways that's going to free up your time so you can grow the business a bit more. Okay, because that's basically what you need: time, efficiency, and speed. So if you can find a way to do all that, you will outbeat your competition. Like, I am outbeating 99% of you guys watching this fucking video. Like, there's no way you guys are going to beat me this year. Like, straight up. And I'm not saying that to gloat, but it's just the fucking truth. Like, my VA, when she comes back to work on Monday, she's going to get straight to it. And I can just chill or shoot more content. Like, bro, this is what it's going to take to get to that next level. Like, just that alone. Like, imagine you shoot content in Airbnbs. Your VA or whoever can edit that stuff for you. They can upload all those videos for you. Like, just, yeah. Outsource what you can, if you can afford to. That's why I say, this is a video for you if you're willing to take that next level. If you're still in the beginning stage, the beginner phase, don't worry about this video. Don't worry about outsourcing. Don't worry about hiring. None of that, okay? Focus on building your own storefront still. Focus on building up your commissions. And then once you get to a comfortable spot where you can afford to, outsource. Like, just outsource. You know, go hire a VA, vet, go do interviews and all that stuff, test them out, and then you'll see how much of a difference in time you're gonna save. Because, bro, this is what it's gonna take. And I am not hearing anybody talk about this shit, probably because, you know, it's the gold mine. Like, you're just not gonna outwork any of us, like, at all. Okay, so yeah, like, just, you know, take that next step, go hire somebody. That's basically how I'm gonna end it though, right there. All right, so hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully you understand that this is what you're gonna need in order to scale. It's not gonna be extra products and all that shit, which, if you think about it, if you outsource this stuff, does lead to more products helping you scale. But yeah, if you want to just scale to that next level, yeah, you need to outsource, bro, because there's only so much you can do in a day. So, but with that said, guys, I am out. Hopefully you found some value in this video. Again, I'm not here to gloat or anything. I'm just simply putting it into perspective that you need help to manage some of this, because doing it all on your own is only going to get you so far. All right, so, but with that, I am out. Peace, and I'll see you guys on the next one.